Rahi's favorite are peonies. Now, most peonies are kind of like what we call a garden peony, and they're absolutely beautiful, but what happens is the flowers get too weighty for the stems, and often then they will fall down, and a lot of your peonies are now laying flat on the ground, and that's what attracts the ants that sometimes are associated with peonies. Now, tree peonies are upright and they have sturdy stems, but they don't get as many flowers. So Mr. Itoh in Japan dedicated really his whole life to hybridizing these. He came out with a way to combine a garden peony and a tree peony. So what you get with an Itoh peony are tons of flowers in this wonderful mounding garden peony form, but with really strong stems like a tree peony so they don't tip over and fall down. So what we have for you today, and it's our only order of the season, are these choices. Yellow, which is called Barzella, red, which is called Scarlet Heaven, and pink, which is called Cora Louise. So you're just going to order pink, yellow, or red, whichever one you want. 3 payments of $12.67. And did you say the pink is getting limited? We only about 900 left for the season. And really just a few more in the others. Okay, is it Court?
It's Court, Carolyn.
Hi, Court. Tell us about these.
Oh, my goodness. Well, this Itoh peony is really a prized possession of gardeners around the world. They're very rare, in limited supply, and you'll get tons of flowers, over 50 flowers.
Wow.
On one plant. And like you said, Toichi Itoh in Japan started to hybridize the Dutch garden variety peony, which gets lots of flowers but flops over, like we all know, with the tree peony that has huge flowers. Look, 20 years and 20,000 attempts. He was finally successful in 1948. He did it.
Wow.
But it took till the 1990s to come to market. He never lived that long to see him. But when they came to market, Carolyn, one plant was over $1,000.
Wow.
And they're still highly prized. These are special plants. They're going to grow about 3 feet tall, about 3 feet wide. They're going to bloom for you a little bit later than your garden peonies. These will bloom in May all the way into June.
Nice.
And they come in a great big 1-gallon pot, raring to go. And I love the yellow, the Barzella yellow. In my mind is the showstopper. Look at the center of the flowers, the beautiful stamens, the red star in the center.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
That is gorgeous. And then you can choose the pink, which I also love. We're almost out of the pink.
Yeah.
But I still love the yellow. And look at the stamens in that. And these are huge flowers. We'll see a picture of my niece, Derek's daughter, with her face next to him, and they're as big as her head. And there's a gorgeous, gorgeous red. Look, if you can swing it, at this value, get all 3, the yellow, the red, and the pink. And there's little Ani. She's the 5th generation of plantsman, and she helps water our plants now. We love her.
She's so sweet. Oh, my goodness. Well, I love the yellow, too. In fact, I purchased the yellow the first year you offered it. And now I've got like 3 of them. And they're such a beautiful contrast to the pink and white peonies that I have. These pink peonies are a little bit of pink and white. They're very pretty. Yeah. And then, and they're the most limited, but yellow's the most popular. And I don't want to overlook these red ones. They are like a gorgeous, like a magenta red raspberry color. So, so pretty. And again, if you have a peony garden, typically what you find out there at the local shops is a garden peony that's usually pink or white, not as pretty as this pink one, and they're going to tip over, because the stems or the stalks are not strong enough for to hold up the flower.
You get a heavy spring rain and boom, the flowers are muddy, they're ants and all that
Exactly. So these are going to stay upright. And so if you're going to add some pink, get this pink. But don't forget to mix in these other 2 colors, because they really look outstanding.
at this value, Carolyn, I looked online. I saw these for no less than $60. And look at that woody stem. Let me come up and
look
show
at
you.
this.
So,
This
because
looks like a
they're
tree peony. And look at the buds.
exactly. Look at the woody stem on that. They're not going to tip, and this is only a baby plant. This is what you're getting in the mail. Wait till they're 3 years old.
Yeah.
These grow strong anywhere in your ground, any kind of soil. It doesn't need anything special, and these are strong woody stems that you're looking at here.
Yeah, super healthy, ready to go. And again, Roberta's has done all of the initial work for you. You're not throwing seeds in the ground. You're not planting a tiny little 2-inch
Right, it's not bare
twig.
root.
These are already big, ready to go. You're going to get flowers this year. You're going to just keep getting bigger and more flowers the year after that. I have a whole corner of peonies as you come up around my driveway, and then I've got another huge peony garden in the backyard. And there's Itohs all over the place because, you know, I didn't know about Itoh at first, and I just bought, like everybody else, the garden peonies, and I still have a lot of garden peonies, and yeah, they all end up on the ground. But you can always tell which ones are the Itohs because they're not tipped over, and the flowers are gorgeous.
Yeah, and you extend your peony pleasure much longer in the season because these keep going into June. So peonies are synonymous. Look, a lot of people, they're synonymous with the spring garden. The lovely, lovely fragrance. Each one, you put your nose to them like Ani's doing right there, has a different scent. They're intoxicating, and you're gonna love them. And again, it's a big 1 gallon, the largest size plant that we ship. We've been growing these for you for a good long time before you get them. And that's why we can do it at such a crazy, crazy low price.
So these do
The growing guide is included too.
And it tells you right here, in case you forget what we're saying, this is a perennial. Yes, it comes back every year. These like full to partial sun. These are going to get 3 to 4 feet high and wide. And you're going to have a bloom time on this particular peony of late spring to early summer. So that's much later and longer than you're going to see your other peonies. So we have close to 7,000 of these ordered this season, and here's what we have left. If you want the pink, we have about 500. That's it for the season. In the yellow, the most popular, we have 1,900 left is all. And in the red, we have how many? 5,000? 1,000. Oh my gosh. Okay. So all are very limited, and this is the only order of the season. We can promise you that. There are no more coming in. So 3 payments of $12.67 if you'd like these. By the way, if you got those azaleas, by the time these Itoh peonies are about done, here comes your azaleas again. So you're going to have flowers all summer. I love that. Okay. If you missed the lavender in the first